A gift robe destroyed the financial life of one of the most intelligent thinkers in history, and you're falling into the same trap right now without realizing it. 1765, Paris. Diderot was one of the most respected philosophers in Europe, editor of the French Encyclopedia, a brilliant man, but poor. He lived in a simple house, old furniture, nothing matched, but he was happy. Until the Empress of Russia decided to give him a gift, a scarlet robe, luxurious, imported, extremely expensive. Diderot loved the gift. He put on the robe, looked around, and noticed something. His work desk looked horrible next to the new robe. The old chair, pathetic. The bookshelf, ridiculous. The curtains, embarrassing.
So he replaced the desk, then the chair, then the bookshelf, then the curtains, then the rug, then the paintings. In a few months, Diderot was in debt. He wrote an essay about it, title Regrets on Parting with My Old Dressing Gown. And he discovered something that companies today use against you every single day. You're probably thinking, oh, but I'm different. I have control. Do you really? Let me ask you a question. What was the last expensive thing you bought? Now think, after you bought that thing, how many other things did you feel you needed to buy? Bought a new iPhone? Needed a premium case, AirPods, wireless charger. Bought a nicer car? Needed to move to a better neighborhood, more expensive gym, better restaurants to match the car. Bought designer clothes? The rest of your wardrobe started looking like trash.
This is not a coincidence. It's pure psychology. It's called the Diderot Effect. Here's how it works. Your brain seeks coherence. It hates visual disharmony. It's cognitive dissonance applied to consumption. Below that reference becomes mental garbage, and you won't rest until everything is at the same level. Psychologists call this identity unity. You don't buy things, you buy an identity, and every identity needs to be complete. That's why you're never satisfied. It doesn't matter how much you earn. It doesn't matter how much you buy. There will always be something that breaks the harmony, and companies know this. That's why Apple sells an ecosystem. They don't just sell an iPhone. That's why luxury brands create collections. They don't just sell a bag. They know that if you buy one thing, you'll want all the others. Not out of necessity, but out of mental coherence. You've been hacked by your own brain.
But there's something worse. Much worse. This effect doesn't just work on objects. It works on people. Think about it. You buy a car worth $50,000. You start going to different places. You meet different people. These people travel to Miami every year. They dine at restaurants where a plate costs $200. They wear clothes worth $1,000. And you? You start feeling out of place. Your clothes aren't at their level. Your watch is too basic. Your vacations are too simple. So you adjust. Buy better clothes, better watch, better vacation. Now you're at their level, but broke. This is called lifestyle creep, lifestyle inflation. It's the Diderot effect applied to your social identity. And this is how people who earn $200,000 a year live in the red. Not because they earn too little, but because their reference point always increases. You raise the standard of your car, you need to raise the standard of everything. It's a spiral, and it has no end. That's why you're never satisfied. It doesn't matter how much you have, there will always be someone with more, and you'll want to match them. This is the trap. Diderot's robe is in your closet right now. You just don't see it. Because everyone around you is wearing one too. So, there's no escape? There is, but you won't like the answer. The solution is not to earn more money. It's to freeze your reference point. I call this the 7-day quarantine rule. Here's how it works. Before buying anything over $500, you wait 7 days. No exceptions. Found amazing sneakers for $800? Wait 7 days. Want to upgrade your phone? Wait 7 days. Found an unmissable deal? Especially that one. Wait 7 days. You know what happens in 7 days? Your brain deactivates impulse mode. The dopamine rush of novelty fades, and you realize you didn't need that thing. In 80% of cases, you don't even remember why you wanted it. But there's more. You need to define your terminal standard. You know that level of life that's enough for you? Define it, and don't go past it. Never, no matter how much you earn. Warren Buffett has lived in the same house since 1958. He makes billions. Terminal standard defined. You don't need to live in the same house forever, but you need to know where to stop. Because if you don't define it, the market defines it for you. And the market wants you to spend everything. Always.
So here's the truth. There are no rich sheep. There are wolves disguised as sheep. They earn 10,000, live like they earn 5,000, invest 5,000. The sheep earns 10,000, lives like they earn 15,000, finances the difference. The wolf buys assets. The sheep buys scarlet robes. Which one do you want to be? To sum up, 1765, a robe destroyed a philosopher. 2025, the same effect is destroying you. Diderot Effect. You buy one thing, you need to buy 10. Lifestyle creep. You increase your income, your expenses increase at the same speed. Result? Always broke, no matter how much you earn. The solution? The 7-day quarantine rule. Wait before you buy. Define your terminal standard and never go past it. If this video woke you up, leave a like. If you've been a sheep until today, comment Robe down below. And if you want to become a real wolf, subscribe to the channel. Because in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how the rich use the Diderot effect in their favor. While you're buying robes, they're buying what sells you robes. See you there. Wolfed out.